Your habits are invisible architects. They build your future quietly, not with grand moments of motivation, but with small, repetitive actions that shape how you think, feel, and see the world. Today, we read not talking about the typical drink more water or wake up early advice. These are 5 mental habits, subtle rewires that change your inner operating system. Simple to do, powerful when practiced. Let's start with the first one. Habit 1. The 2-minute awareness rule. Most people think productivity is about doing more, but it's actually about thinking less. Not in creativity, but in clutter. Every half-finished thought, every postponed decision, every tiny task you save for later lingers in the background like open browser tabs in your brain. They slow you down. The 2-minute awareness rule is simple. Whenever you notice something that needs your attention, a text to reply to, a dish to clean, a paper to sign, either do it immediately if it takes under 2 minutes or deliberately schedule it. Don't let it linger in limbo. Your brain is not a storage device. It's a processor. Free it from holding unnecessary tabs open. When you start living with mental clarity instead of mental clutter, you'll notice something profound. Peace feels like productivity. It's habit 2. The 90-second reset. When something stresses you out, an argument, a bad message, an embarrassing moment, your body triggers a chemical response that lasts about 90 seconds. A test. If after that minute and a half, you're still angry, anxious, or replaying the moment, that's no longer the emotion. That's you keeping it alive with thought. So here's the habit. When emotion hits, let it flood through you. Don't resist it. Don't label it. Just breathe and count 90 seconds. Watch it rise, peak, and dissolve. Most of your suffering isn't from what happens. It's from what you continue to feel after it's already gone. The 90-second reset teaches you to separate the moment from the story you build around it. And that difference is emotional freedom. Habit 3. Silence rehearsal. You don't actually need more information. We scroll endlessly, consume knowledge, and drown in advice, but rarely give our minds space to process any of it. Once a day, take 10 minutes of complete silence. No music, no podcasts, no phone, just you, sitting, walking, or staring at a window. At first, it feels strange, like boredom. But if you push through that, silence turns into clarity. It's in those quiet spaces that your subconscious organizes your thoughts, your intuition surfaces, and new ideas are born. Every philosopher, artist, and visionary you admire has a relationship with silence. Because wisdom doesn't come from more noise. It comes from listening to the quiet underneath it. Habit 4. Micro wins over macro goals. Everyone loves to chase big goals. I'll be successful when. I'll be happy when. But the mind can't stay motivated on distant outcomes. It needs proof of progress now. Instead of one giant target, create a system of micro wins. If you're learning a skill, reward yourself for every hour of practice, not just mastering. If you're building a habit, track streaks, not perfection. If you're pursuing fitness, celebrate energy, not just appearance. Small win gives your brain a dose of dopamine, the chemical of motivation, and builds momentum. When you stop measuring your worth by how far you have to go and start recognizing how far you've come, you'll realize success isn't a peak, it's a rhythm. It's progress, not perfection. It's how you build consistency. And consistency, not intensity, is what transforms you. Habit 5. Move like a thinker. You've probably heard exercise changes your body, but movement also changes your mind. The way you move affects the way you think. When you're stuck on a problem, go for a walk. When you're anxious, stretch your body open. Your posture signals your brain to relax. When you're tired, dance or shake your body for 60 seconds. It's an instant energy reset. Think of movement not as a workout, but as a mental gear shift. Ancient philosophers like Aristotle used to walk while teaching because they understood that thinking and moving are connected. Your body is not a separate machine. It's part of your thought process. So don't wait for motivation to move. Move to create motivation. Closing reflection, the architecture of change. None of these habits will change your life overnight. But the beauty of them is subtlety. They don't demand huge discipline, just awareness. When you respond to life instead of reacting, when you make silence a part of your day, when you celebrate small progress, when you move your body with intention, you start to live from a place of grounded clarity. Real change isn't built in breakthroughs. It's built in rewires. So pick one of these habits today. Practice it quietly. Let it reshape how you think, not just what you do. Because when your mind changes, everything else follows.